Welcome to Blitz for our player interview here at Lumpkin County High School. We have a pair of the Lady Indian star players on the hardwood this year. We have senior Mackenzie Pulley and also sophomore Isabel Davenport. Both these girls have had a fantastic season. Girls, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So Mackenzie, you're a senior, so we'll start with you. Talk about, you've been in this program for 4 years now. This is a very historic season. We haven't seen anything like this for girls basketball here at Lumpkin County in at least 12 years, probably longer than that, but 15 wins to this point. Talk about building up to this point and what this season really means to you.
My freshman and sophomore year, it was never really structured. We just always went with the flow. We never worried about who we were playing or anything like that. And then whenever Coach Doss came, that really changed. We prepare for our opponents, and it's just a lot more intense, and we're all much more invested than it used to be.
Yeah. And this team has developed a motto, and I really love seeing when these teams come up with one that is just a way, I think, for everyone to kind of buy in each year to a new philosophy or whatever that year's motto is going to be. So, Isabel, this year it's the Great Eight. So you guys, that's been talked about all over the area right now. Where did that motto originate? How did it kind of come to fruition, and how have the girls kind of embraced that this year?
Well, the Great Eight, Coach Doss came up with it, and we've just used it in everything that, eight's not a lot of players, and that's what makes it special. So that's what we've been using for our hashtags, and that's just like how people notice us now.
Yep. Well, you certainly are playing up to that standard as well, too. So Mackenzie, this, as great as this season's been, 15-5, 5 of those games you wish you could have back, obviously. But the 3 that really stick out that were kind of like daggers to kind of take at the time were Dawson County losing that one in overtime, the North Hall game as well, and these are really good teams, and then GAC also. How does the team kind of grow from those losses and respond to those?
Well, we can't really stay living in the past, and obviously there are things that we could have done better those nights, but we just come to practice the next day and go harder, and we get better.
Yeah. And if I don't know if I kind of warned you about this one or not, but if you could have one of those back, which one would kind of bothers you the most, I guess, as a senior?
Probably Dawson County.
Yeah. Well, because that's already a natural rivalry anyway, top 10 matchup and falling in overtime. So, yeah. Well, and you still got another shot at them coming up, so that's definitely going to be on your mind. Isabel, the highs of this season has included, and again, it's not even done yet. There's such a long way to go. But winning the Battle of the Six tournament, that's a pretty prestigious one to walk away with. What was that kind of moment like for this team, and how much pride did you take in being able to walk away as champions in that?
Well, we set goals at the beginning of the season, and one of our goals was to win a tournament. So we won our Thanksgiving tournament, and that was just building on that, winning both our tournaments after not winning any of them last year. And Murphy was a big game for us. We lost them in the summer, and last year at the Battle of the States, it wasn't even a game after the first quarter, so that was a really big win for us.
Yeah, this is huge strides in the last 2 years, as you kind of mentioned a while ago, since Coach Douse has kind of come aboard. But Mackenzie, I don't want to put the cart too far in front of the horse, so to speak, but because you do have a long way to go, and I know as well, coach, as you all are, you're looking at one game at a time right now. But a potential playoff run is what we're looking at here for Lumpkin County. Again, hasn't been done in a long time here. What would that mean to you personally and to this program?
It would mean so much to me because we've all put in, it would mean so much to all of us. We've all put in so much work, especially the past 2 years. We work our butts off all the time, and I know other teams do too, but it's just so crazy to see our progress from my freshman year, even Isabel's freshman year, to now. It's insane, and I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it definitely would be. I haven't personally, as long as Blitz has been covering Lumpkin in over 10 years, we haven't seen a team like this here, so this has been really exciting to watch. Isabel, as much as we love to talk about, especially you two kind of leading the offense night in, night out, this is the best defense in the region when you crunch the numbers down. So, and this is a stacked region as well. How much work as opposed to offense, do you kind of put on that side of the ball, being on defense, and how much pride does this team take in being able to keep opponents off the board?
Well, that's been our struggle for the past couple games, is keeping opponents off the board instead of us. And our defense, that's what we work on the most, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know our offense and we can all run it in our sleep, but our defense is what we've taken the most pride in this past few months, just trying to be prepared for anything, and especially knowing what opponents will do, getting that game plan ready.
Well, girls, congrats on a great season so far, but I know that you know as well as anybody there's still a long way to go, and you're about to go through a pretty rough part of the schedule, but we feel very confident you're going to walk away with some more W's and get in that state tournament. But thank you again so much for your time.
Thank you.